December 23rd. She's over there doing one of those TikTok videos quick. Yeah, that time again. That number 5 tote is full of that, pretty much all wheat that came in our last batch of feed. That was supposed to be the other stuff without the wheat. Yeah. So, I don't know if you've seen the video before. We got lucky and figured it out. We had both young bull calves we kept, they were both off feed and skinnying up. And the rest of them really weren't really happy to eat it either, because I think they were all getting a gut ache. That's about the best way to make a bovine go hooves up, is feed them straight wheat. You want to keep that down to, like, I don't know, I prefer about 20%, maybe 30%, but 100% is not the way to go. So it's getting ground up, gets most ground up, and it's just getting dumped in. That stuff didn't pelletize worth the darn either. This is actually one of the better tubs full. And we're putting about a third of this to a full mixer load. Mixer load of straight oats is a little over 2,000 pounds. And all that tote with the straight wheat in it weighs over a ton. And we're splitting it in thirds, about a third. I've already put in this mixer load. Doing about a third per load. Maybe a little more than that. I probably could put a little more in. But, and of course this bin's in the spot where you got to straighten it. You can't open the door the rest of the way yet. She's got some little jigs she's dancing. Oh yeah, the fun part too, we had a guy come and get a pickup load for his horses today. I haven't checked the bin for a little while. We got bugs. That's the wonderful thing here is, you know, 40, 50 degrees, staying wet, bugs love it. So when we're done today, I mean, they don't live through this thing. I haven't found any yet that have. So when we're done today, we got to fumigate the bin. Just what I want to do. They're in this one, I know they're in the other two. And that one don't count. That's still a storage for half my worldly possessions. Both of them probably ought to go. Haven't seen them for 2 years. Yeah, I know. We got a little leak. Spot where the tape came off. These things are almost full. Little windows. This side says half full, the other side's probably clear full. Setting on this angle is the way it shows, so I got to keep an eye on this side. And yeah, we use anything and everything to put the stuff in. My mother does all the feeding back in this barn, and she does not like leaning over into these to scoop it out. So she gets the old troughs. There's 2 old metal ones like this one, and this plastic one. Honest, I love Rubbermaid troughs, but the gray ones hold up. When they switch to the black, it's too hard a material. This trough was 2 days old when it got a crack in the bottom. See, there's 2 screws there. That's holding the runners on the bottom so I can pick it up with the pallet forks. But right beside it, where that hump comes out of the edge, there's a big, huge crack where that stuff wedge gets to. And yes, I tried to epoxy it up. I've tried to plastic weld it up, and it will not seal. So, you know, what, better than $100 for one of these things new? This thing's probably been around about 6 or 8 years, and I can't use it for a water trough. The other Rubbermaid troughs we have, they're great, but they're not the black ones. They're that more gray colored one. They don't crack out like these do, and if they do, you can repair them. So anyway, this is what we're doing, making noise. Turning a bunch of oats into a bunch of powder. Not quite. The screens I run in there are small enough to at least nick all the weed seeds. A lot of weed seeds will go right through a cow if they don't have a nick in them. If they're nicked or cracked, they'll get digested. Same with oats. You run whole oats through a cow, unless it's got a scratch on it or it's cracked, it'll go right through. We do look in the manure though, and you find, oh look, it looks like they're full oats, but they're empty. Because they got cracked and maybe the hole stayed intact, but the rest of it didn't. There's a scratch, so their stomach juices will get in and get the insides out. So I'll get some more with this one. But for right now, you see what we're doing. Other thing we do is we add a little bit of diluted molasses. Buckets over there. 2 of those will go in this batch and 2 in the next batch. And there's a little bit of vegetable oil in there too, corn oil. Some people say it helps, gives them a little boost. Some people say, well, you're not putting enough in to do any good. My big thing is, if it helps it in taste a little bit and they want to eat it better, and the other thing is, it cuts down on the dust. So, a couple of buckets, we'll also rinse those to get the rest of the molasses residue, and they'll get dumped in. So, you know, there's a bunch of water to it. But once it's in here, that's all dry enough, it can handle some water. And it definitely makes a big difference on the dust. The pain is I got to pack them up on top, open the hatch, and pour them in while it's running. And if you pour it in too fast, it makes big globulations. Pour it in too slow and you get too messy. But anyway, hey, this is our second nice morning. Yesterday morning was about like this, and by 1 o'clock it was raining. It rained all night. I could quit raining about probably 3 or 4 o'clock this morning, and it's almost 11:30 now. And I'm afraid it's going to rain this afternoon, so we're going to try to get this done before lunch. It'd be nice to have a little larger capacity hammer mill, and be able to run a bigger auger into it. Take some coal, make her keep working. You like her sign language? You don't understand. Keep filling it. Keep going. Shuts everything off on me. Wonders why it takes another 20 minutes. All right. Well, I got to pack buckets. So maybe we'll get some filling to toast. Save the video for the big ones. Little ones don't take very long. These totes actually hold basically 300 gallons. And for some reason I'm creeping. Part of it I think is she was moving it over to the right. And I always fill the middle first. Know that, but oh well. As long as they don't fall off the forks, we're good. She's hungry. It is almost that time. That's 11:45. So fun. And it looks like my phone's blowing up. Number 2 texted me. Friends sending me messages on Messenger. And you guys get to hear the vibrate in the video. And I can't see the windows on the picture now, but it should be, it should be almost half empty. When this one's full, it'll be a little over half empty. And when she gets it filled up, I set it down and let it hit the ground a couple times. Settles it down, slows it up, and then we put a little more in. She wants me to watch the dog back here to see. I see those two. There she is, hiding in the crack. So, Anyway, maybe a little more on this one. If not, hey, hit the like button, subscribe. Hopefully you enjoy this season. Hopefully everyone will have a Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Hopefully 2020 will be better than 2019 was. I thought 2018 was bad. 2019 pretty well. Knocked it out. So, anyway, I got apple hands again. Hopefully more to come. Round 2. It's a little over half full so far. I had to go check a couple things after we finished totes. We filled 3 100-gallon water troughs that are in there. Number 1 is full, and number 4 is, not quite half full. That's about how it ends up. And there's enough in number 5 to mix one more batch, but I don't have enough empties left. I got number 6 is empty. That little trough is empty. That's actually a pretty good little trough. That one floated in the creek about 15 years ago. Somebody tried to epoxy a crack in it. We used it for a long time till we just got tired of having to hand water in that one. Couldn't fill it all the way up. So it's kind of a reserve. If we need it, we'll use it. And the 2 totes that are still in the barn over there, there's one up for the cows and one at the other end for the calves. They're both like 3/4 full, so hopefully we've got enough room one way or the other. If not, we got some tubs that we get. These are fancy ones again. Haven't had the fancy ones for a long time, but we do now. We got some others that are just smooth-sided. Got, I don't know, half a dozen of them that had actual lids to them. And we'll use those if we need to, but all depends on how full we make this one. The more we do now, the less we got to do later. And unfortunately, our being outside the other barn, it's still got at least a ton in it of this stuff we got to mix with what we've got. So that's the way it goes. I kind of figured probably better this way because the oats in this bin is a variety we hadn't grown before, and we got it planted this spring. Should have been timed about right for here, but our rain quit early. So the heads, they're pretty well filled out, but not quite all the way. It's only 30-pound test weight, or 34-pound test weight, excuse me. And stuff in that taller bin, that's walk-in oats that actually got planted late in 2018, and it never matured out. So we combined it in 2019. Some of the hill ground, we've done this twice now. You know, you're missing out on a year, but next time around you don't have all the fuel and seed and everything else in it. You don't get 100% crop, but you know, it pencils out, sort of. That stuff actually has 40-pound test weight, so even though we didn't get the greatest yield, at least we got good test weight on it. I got to get a bunch of that clean so we got something to plant. And our day-to-day, I'm not quite sure what that is. We haven't seen that. And there's a bright spot. It's been at least 3 weeks since we've seen any blue sky. She wants me to look at something. I never know what she wants me to look at. She's trying to say that the hawks are out here somewhere. She said a little bit ago there were 4 of them flying around. I see one. That left fir tree has one at the top of it. I don't know if you can see it or not. And the 2 remaining horses down there, they'll go habitating. Sun's out now. There's little bugs everywhere. We need about, it's down to about 10 degrees for about a week. We'll get rid of a bunch of those little buggers. We've even had mosquitoes flying around, even when it was like 32 degrees. Delivered steers yesterday, and at the one guy's place. He's got a nice little shop. He's got a license plate collection worth a lot of money. And we're in there. He's showing off his license plates and paying his bills. Oh, we killed 3 mosquitoes while we were there. And I think our high yesterday was 41 degrees. It's like, really? Killed some a few days ago here. But, all right. I'll let you go again. I think I can probably get number one there to send me some of her video and throw that in here too. And a dog's life, kind of like a cow's life. The cow's just laying there sleeping in the barn. One got bored, she's standing outside. They're just waiting for tonight to come back in and eat. They've been mad at night because we quit feeding them grain at night. They're getting enough in the morning to fulfill their needs, at least for the older cows. So, I'll let you go again. I just thought I'd show some sunshine. I think that's what that is. Some of you don't have any of that, I know. Some of you got a whole bunch of white. She's worried about how full it is again. Oh, and hey, the Farming Life suggested I check my image stabilization on my phone. I did that. It says it's on. I tried changing the pixels and that kind of thing and the frame speed. I don't know. It still wants to be herky-jerky. I know it didn't used to be, so I haven't figured that one out yet. Maybe if I throw it down on the ground a few more times, it'll straighten out. So, anyway, I said it before, I'll say it again. Please like, please subscribe. And if she could hear me, I'd say ring the bell and it makes the girls laugh, but she can't hear me. And as soon as we get enough away from that door and get the auger out, we can open that. That's not near the pain in my butt. All she's got is about a 5-inch slot to reach in. One thing I've always hated about that store barn, their doors are not worth a damn. Actually, the best ones, the middle bin's an old Columbian. That's like a 7-foot tall door or something. You just walk through it. And the Sioux bins, they're not bad. I've seen worse. I just wish when we put these in, we'd have had the foresight to put some floors under it and an auger underneath. But, you know, these are all set in concrete. Don't think I haven't thought about shoving a tube in through the side, running something out, even if you had to go in with the grain back to finish up. But for now, we still got it the hard way. And unfortunately, that's the only little auger I've got. The auger on the other side of the tractor there, that's a 5-inch. And it's just, well, actually, no, that's a 6-inch. 5 inches down there with the 8-inch. It's just too much to feed this thing with. It needs like either a 4-inch running really fast or a 5-inch running really slow. So we do what we got. All right, thanks for watching. Staircase on one bin and a walkway to the other. Would be so nice.
Plain monkey treating bins. I figured since he gets us girls on video all the time, I better get him. And I was realizing how much of a real pain in the butt it is up there. He's giving me a bad time about how I didn't put it on right, and now he's realizing how difficult it is.
My day is done, as far as I'm concerned. I got one of the little videos that number one sent me. I'm going to throw on. I haven't got the other one yet, so hopefully get that up tonight. She shows me going up bin number 4. That's the one it's almost full, not quite. Got to treat that one from the top because it's not any good from the bottom. And the others, they're down into the door, so just open the door and reach in. They're a lot easier. And she's talking about me not realizing what a pain in the butt it is to go up that bin and to deal with the lid. What she forgets is those bins have been in there since 1982. Since 1982, every single year, I have been the one to go up to the top and open them, and go up to the top and close them, and go up to the top to treat them. And she just finally got to experience that. I think last year was her first year when we were unloading trucks, filling the bins. She decided she was going to do it, and I told her, I'll let you. So anyway, I just had to throw this on the end. And hey, tomorrow's Christmas Eve, and then we got Christmas. So everybody, Merry Christmas, or Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever it is you might celebrate. As long as we're all celebrating for the same reason. And you Canadians, you got to wait till the day after and do your Boxing Day. I think that's just because your presents come in boxes, and that's why you call it Boxing Day. Eh? All right, thanks for watching, everybody. I already said what to do at least twice. So, you know what to do. Everybody have a very Merry Christmas.